We just got back from the grand opening of Epic Universe, and I'm going to show you all the fun souvenirs they had. Welcome to our channel, Derek and Cole, where we like to travel, tour, and explore new things each and every day. Okay, so I'm going to show you everything that we got at Epic Universe and the other Universal theme parks for the 3 days that we spent there. So obviously they had tons of great new merch, especially with the opening of a new theme park, but we did have to kind of budget and limit what all we could buy. We do have to fly home, so that also kind of limits what we can fit in our suitcases and what we can take, back and forth from the theme parks to our house. But we got tons of great merchandise, so I'll show you all of that now. So the first thing we got is the t-shirt that I'm actually wearing. So you can see it says Epic Universe on it. On the sleeve, it has the grand opening 2025. So I believe this was kind of limited edition opening day merchandise. I think they had them for a couple days though, but super excited to get kind of like this fun gray t-shirt. It has all of the lands on it, or portals at Epic Universe. It's super colorful. It has a bunch of the characters on it. Again, I'll put an up close view of it in right now. Okay, so if you've watched our channel for a while, you know I like to collect popcorn buckets. So the next thing I got is this toothless popcorn bucket. So it's toothless, the little black dragon in kind of an egg here. So super cute. It has one of the little lanyards on it. It doesn't have the price tag on it. I believe it's around $35, but I'll look it up and put the price down below if I can. The popcorn would go in the back here, and I think he is so cute. I have a cat that I call Toothless. He's all gray, and he just always reminded me of Toothless. I watched How to Train Your Dragon with my nephew when he was little, so I was super excited to find this cute little Toothless popcorn bucket. And he also does light up. I'm not sure if he's gonna light up right now, if you'll be able to see him, but maybe I'll light him up in a dark room and insert a picture. But he is so freaking cute. One thing I will say is they sell popcorn buckets in all of their merchandise stores, so they don't sell them at the popcorn carts. So if you buy a popcorn bucket, you might want to do it a little bit earlier in the day, because they charge you full price for them in the merchandise stores, and then you have to take a receipt to the popcorn stand to get your popcorn. And the popcorn stands close 2 hours before the park closes. So because I waited till the end of the day to buy this, since it's kind of big, we weren't able to get the popcorn. So that was kind of the only downside, but so excited to get him. I'm gonna set him on like a shelf in my office with my other popcorn buckets, and I think he's gonna look super cute. Okay, so the next two items I got are more limited edition kind of opening day merch. I'm sure they'll have similar items though throughout the year. So the next item I got is this Epic Universe Dark Universe magnet. So if you would cut it out, it would kind of be, I think it's like Frankenstein's head, but it has all of the characters on there. This was $16, so a little pricey for a magnet, but I thought that was really cool. At the bottom, it does say grand opening May 22nd, 2025. So again, this was part of the limited edition merchandise, but I thought that was really fun and cool, and something to commemorate being there the very first day. They had them for all of the lands. We didn't buy all of them, but we also got the How to Train Your Dragon one as well. So again, it says Isle of Berk, opening day 2025, $16 as well. So again, I thought they were so cute, and these were two of our favorite portals or lands at Epic Universe, so thought those were really cute to kind of, again, commemorate being there on opening day. So another new fun thing that they have at Epic Universe are the Power Up bands. So this is for their Super Nintendo World. So I'll show you kind of like the box that it came in right here. But it is another kind of like slap bracelet, if you know what slap bracelets are. So from kind of like back in the day, it stretches out like this, and you connect this to like your Universal app, and then you can play games while you're in the Super Nintendo World. So it just snaps on your hand. I'll kind of show you right now. Super easy to put on and off, especially for kids like this. So it's right on my wrist, super easy. And then when you're playing all the games, if you watch some of our other videos while you're in Super Nintendo Land, this is kind of what tracks it. So if you go like Mario and kind of punch the, like the little blocks or whatever other games they have, this is what's going to keep track of your score and keep track of everything that you did in Super Nintendo World. So super fun. I believe this is the Donkey Kong one. They have all the different characters, but Derek really likes Donkey Kong, so we got this one. I think they were around $35 as well. Again, I'll look up at the price and put it in the video below, but kind of fun. It really makes that land super interactive. So if you are going to buy one souvenir, I think I would really invest in one of these if you're going to Epic Universe, because again, it really makes that land so much more fun, so much more interactive, especially when you're waiting in queue lines, because they even have the games inside the queue lines. So you can get all your points, like hit all the little bricks and break them like Mario, and then keep track of it on your phone and see everything you've done throughout the day. Okay, so back to a little bit more of opening day merch. We did end up getting some of the universal pins for opening day. So they had one for each of the lands, and then they had a collector set with an epic pin in the middle. Unfortunately, the collector set was a little bit late getting to the parks on opening day, so we never got to get the collector set because we kind of shopped merch in the morning. And we don't typically buy universal pins. We're really into collecting like other theme park pins, but we haven't really collected these ones in the past. So it was kind of fun at a brand new theme park to kind of start collecting some of the universal pins. So the first one right here is the Ministry of Magic grand opening pin. So I'll show you that one up close. This was $18. So for a really nice opening day pin, I didn't think that was too bad of a price. The next one is the Dark Universe one. So again, these are all going to be $18. So they have the solid pin up here, and then they have the little Dark Universe sign below. It does say grand opening right there. We have the Super Nintendo World one. So super colorful, that one. Another nice thing about these, if you collect pins, they're all on plastic backers, which I think is really nice compared to paper backers. And then last but not least is Isle of Berk. This was absolutely one of our favorite lands. So super cute, the Isle of Berk one right there with Toothless on it, Hiccup, definitely fun. I'm sure you're starting to notice a lot of this stuff has to do with Isle of Berk and How to Train Your Dragon, but we really just enjoyed that land. I think, at least it felt like it was one of the biggest lands in Epic Universe, and it was so colorful. It really came alive at night, especially when like all the fires started there and everything was lit up. I think they had one of the best roller coasters there, and they had some of the best food there. So we spent a lot of time there, and a lot of our souvenirs were from Isle of Berk. So next, again, if you've watched our channel for a while, you know we also collect kind of theme park coffee mugs. Well, this actually all started from us visiting museums. We started collecting different coffee mugs from different museums around the world that we've been to. Then when we started going to theme parks more often, we started collecting all the theme park mugs. So we got the Toothless mug, so it actually looks like Toothless. It's not just a plain like round mug. So I think that one's really cute. $27. So the mugs are a little pricey, but again, they are kind of like carved out mugs. And then we got Toothless's girlfriend. I forget her name right now. I'll look it up and insert it below. She was $27 as well, so they're kind of a little matching set. They do have a matching set that you can buy, but we didn't think the mugs in the matching set were as nice as these individual mugs. So it's a little bit cheaper to buy the matching set that comes together. But again, we opted to buy the separate ones because I think they were a little more carved and just a little bit of nicer quality. So two super cute mugs to put with the rest of our collection. Okay, so the last piece of Epic Universe merchandise we got that we paid for, we did get a couple freebies as well, is a new Ministry of Magic Harry Potter wand. This one was brand new. It's one of the version 2 wands, so it does all the extra stuff. And this one was brand new. I believe they just came out with it on opening day. The girl was not 100% sure if they were going to restock them or not, so you may be able to get this in the future as well. But here I'm kind of like unwrapping it from its little box, but it is the Phoenix wand. So I'll show you a close-up of that right there. If you watch our Epic Universe video, you can see where we kind of go around the park and use this wand, but super cute kind of golden phoenix on it right here. But it's kind of like a cream color, has some feathers on it, pretty intricate design. So this was fun to play with. We forgot our old wands, so I was super happy that Derek kind of saw this one, picked it up when I wasn't with him. I was kind of off filming, because it definitely allowed us to play around the parks and have a lot of fun in the new Ministry of Magic area. So cute little kind of Harry Potter souvenir there as well. Okay, and the very last kind of souvenir that we got from Epic Universe are these little grand opening tickets. So they were actually handing these out to everyone as you exited the park, which I thought was so nice. So Here's kind of the commemorative envelope. So it's all like galaxy looking themed. It has their logo on it. And then it is an official opening day ticket. They're all numbered. We got some pretty high numbers, so in like the 9,000s, but I thought that was so incredibly nice of them to pass out. So it has all the portals on the front of it, like kind of logo that says Universal Epic Universe, grand opening day, May 22nd, 2025. So I definitely think this is something we'll end up getting, probably put in a picture frame, like matted, really nice professionally, just because this is such an absolutely fun keepsake that, again, only the people there on grand opening day are gonna have received them. So I just thought that was really, really nice and something special that Epic Universe did just to celebrate everyone that came to the official grand opening. Okay, so moving on to some general merch, Derek found another mug that he really liked. So I believe we found this one in the 5 and Dime, where they kind of have the Halloween Horror Nights like tribute area where they put little drops of merchandise out leading up to Halloween Horror Nights. But then we also found it in the gift store when you come off the Mummy ride. So it is the creature from the Black Lagoon. So he's all green and has like his scales, but it is another coffee mug. So this was $27 as well. Seems to be kind of like a theme with their sculpted coffee mugs. So super fun. We don't really drink out of these. We just put them in a cabinet and kind of collect them, but I thought this one was really, really cute. The next thing we got is actually another mug. So we're fans of butterbeer. They're definitely pretty sweet drinks, so definitely in my mind shareable, but we got the new golden butter beer mug here. So it's kind of like a stein. I feel like it's like tin or something. I can like tap my nails on it. But it is a very gold. So it says Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal Studios on the bottom. The inside of it is kind of like a tin silvery color. So we got this with butterbeer in it. I'll have to look up the price on this one as well, and I'll put it right above here. But super fun, definitely a fun souvenir. I will say though, the butterbeer comes in here, so be prepared to like have to go to a bathroom and wash this out if you want to keep this souvenir mug, because butterbeer is incredibly sticky. But fun, we actually got this in City Walk in the new like gift store they have there. They completely redid like their big store, so it has all the Epic Universe, not all of it, but a lot of the Epic Universe stuff in it. And they have a new counter where you can get butterbeer. So this is the first time ever you can get butterbeer outside the theme parks and in City Walk. So even if you don't have the opportunity to go to one of the theme parks, it's super fun to just hit up City Walk, go look around the stores, maybe get dinner, and grab yourself a butterbeer for a fun snack. So the next souvenir I bought, actually in mind to do a craft with it. So I'm gonna kind of change its end use, but I got it in Hogsmeade. So that is at Universal Islands of Adventure. And I got it in like the Hogwarts Castle gift store. So when you come off the ride and you're still in like the bottom of the castle, they have a little Christmas shop there. So we also got Derek's mom an ornament from that gift shop, which I'll insert a picture of it right now. Super cute. She's a Hufflepuff, so we always buy our Hufflepuff stuff when we go to Universal. But I also found this. So what these are, it's like a little gift bag wrapping kit, but I thought this butterbeer cutout was so incredibly cute. And there are other things in here as well. So I think these are actually gift bags. And then again, there's some like tape and different things that I'll probably use at a different time. But I thought these would be so fun for in my office. So I might actually put some of them like right back here where I have that empty spot, or just put them in other areas of my office. So my work office is where we keep all of our Universal souvenirs and just souvenirs from all of the trips we go on. So I thought this would just be so cute. Again, I might frame them, I might like hang them as garland, I'm unsure, but I just thought this butterbeer was so incredibly adorable. And this little gift set was only $9.99. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And like I said, I'll be filming like a DIY whenever I kind of figure out what I want to do with these. I'll definitely film that DIY and show you exactly what I do with them and how I decorate my office with them. And this was our very first time staying at a Universal hotel. So I believe they're Lowe's resorts, and they're on kind of like Universal property, but I consider them Universal hotels. So when we got there, everyone was super excited about the grand opening of Epic Universe. So they gave us these little buttons. I'm sure you can get them for all different things, but it says I'm celebrating, it says Universal and my name on it. So that was kind of just like a fun little freebie for staying there. Again, the energy was so electric. Everyone was so excited excited, really jazzed about the opening of Epic Universe. You could just see how happy all the employees were and just so excited for everyone that was coming. So really nice that they just, you know, gave us these free little pins, especially since it was our very first day there. So one other thing we actually got Derek's mom, since she helps take care of all of our cats when we're gone, was a Hufflepuff pen. So I'll insert that right now. But these pens, you can really find them throughout all of the different theme parks at Universal and in City Walk. They have them for all of the different Hogwarts houses. But again, we got her the Hufflepuff one since she's a Hufflepuff. And, you know, we really like bringing her back Hufflepuff souvenirs when we come back, especially since she really helps us out taking care of the cats while we're gone. Okay, so last but not least, I did pick up some of the girls that I work with a little gift as well. So I got these white chocolate matcha strawberry bars. So they had a huge Wicked store and kind of like little costume and prop museum at Universal Studios. Again, it was really large. If you like Wicked, I would definitely stop in there if you're going to Universal Studios. But they had these chocolate bars. They were kind of unique flavors. So again, white chocolate, matcha, and strawberry. So it makes sense, the strawberry for Glinda, the matcha for Elphaba. But I thought these were so incredibly cute. And again, we all really love the Wicked movie. So, and they had to hear me talk about this trip for a really long time. So just wanted to bring them each back a fun little treat. We had so much fun at all the Universal theme parks. And again, we brought back so many fun souvenirs kind of to commemorate this trip. It was a really big trip for us, being able to go to the grand opening of Epic Universe. Definitely a once in a lifetime opportunity for us. So thanks for watching. Definitely let us know in the comments, what's your favorite souvenir? What do you like to bring back when you go on vacation somewhere? We obviously take tons of pictures, film tons of our trip, so those make great lasting memories as well. If you haven't watched them yet, make sure you check out all of our videos down below. We have tons of Epic Universe videos, just Universal Studios and Islands Adventure, everything that we did this whole trip. We have so much more fun content for you coming up as well. We're going on a couple cruises this year, so make sure you stay tuned. And again, what did you like from this video? What do you like bringing back with you? And how do you like making memories on your vacation? Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.